Emma and the Evil Queen. Once upon a time, in a kingdom ruled by a wicked queen, there lived a kind and brave young girl named Emma. Emma lived with her parents in a small cottage on the outskirts of the kingdom, and she spent her days tending to the animals in the nearby forest. One day, the wicked queen's soldiers came to Emma's village and began to burn down the homes and fields of the villagers. Emma's parents were taken captive, and she was left alone and afraid. Determined to save her parents and her village, Emma set out on a perilous journey to the queen's castle. She knew that the journey would be dangerous, but she was brave and determined to do whatever it took to save her family and her home. Along the way, Emma met many challenges and faced many obstacles. She had to cross treacherous rivers, climb steep mountains, and fight off fierce beasts. But she never lost her courage, and she never gave up. Finally, after many long days and nights, Emma arrived at the queen's castle. She snuck into the castle under cover of darkness and made her way to the dungeons where her parents were being held. Emma found her parents, but they were weak and sick from their captivity. She knew that she had to act fast to save them. Emma used all of her strength and wits to free her parents from their cell and escape from the castle. But the wicked queen was not going to let Emma and her parents escape so easily. She sent her soldiers after them, and a fierce battle ensued. Emma fought bravely, but she was outnumbered and outmatched. Just when all seemed lost, a group of villagers arrived to help Emma and her parents. Together, they fought off the queen's soldiers and defeated them. Emma and her parents were finally safe. The villagers thanked Emma for her bravery and named her their new leader. Emma ruled the village with kindness and compassion, and the village prospered under her leadership. And the wicked queen? Well, she was banished from the kingdom, never to be seen again. With the wicked queen banished from the kingdom, Emma's village was finally at peace. Emma was hailed as a hero, and she continued to lead her village with wisdom and kindness. But Emma knew that there were other villages in the kingdom that were still suffering under the wicked queen's rule. She couldn't rest until all of the people in the kingdom were free. Emma decided to set out on a quest to liberate the other villages from the wicked queen's tyranny. She gathered a group of brave villagers to accompany her, and they set out on their journey. Their journey was long and difficult. They encountered many obstacles along the way, including treacherous weather, dangerous beasts, and wicked soldiers. But Emma and her companions were determined to succeed, and they pressed on. Finally, after many long months, they arrived at the first village. The villagers there were overjoyed to see Emma and her companions, and they welcomed them with open arms. Emma and her companions worked tirelessly to liberate the village from the wicked queen's rule. They fought bravely against the soldiers, and they succeeded in freeing the villagers from their captivity. The villagers were grateful to Emma and her companions, and they welcomed them to stay in their village. Emma decided to stay for a few days to rest and recover before continuing on their journey. While they were staying in the village, Emma and her companions heard rumors of a magical object that could help them defeat the wicked queen once and for all. The object was said to be located deep in the heart of a dangerous forest, and many had tried to find it, but none had succeeded. Emma knew that they had to try to find this object if they had any hope of defeating the wicked queen. She gathered her companions, and they set out into the forest. The forest was dark and treacherous, and they encountered many dangers along the way. But Emma and her companions persevered, and after many days of searching, they finally found the magical object. The object was a powerful one that was said to have the power to defeat the wicked queen. Emma and her companions knew that they had to use it wisely if they were to succeed in their mission. With the magical wand in their possession, Emma and her companions set out to liberate the next village. They knew that the wicked queen's soldiers would be waiting for them, but they were determined to succeed. When they arrived at the village, they found that the soldiers were indeed waiting for them. Emma and her companions fought bravely, using the magical wand to defeat the soldiers. The villagers were overjoyed to be free from the wicked queen's rule, and they welcomed Emma and her companions as heroes. Emma knew that there were still more villages to liberate, but she felt a sense of satisfaction knowing that she had made a difference in these people's lives. Over the next few months, Emma and her companions continued on their quest to liberate the remaining villages. They encountered many challenges along the way, but they never gave up. Finally, they arrived at the last village. This village was the largest of all, and it was also the most heavily guarded. The soldiers were well trained and well armed, and Emma knew that this would be their toughest battle yet. But Emma and her companions were determined to succeed. They fought bravely against the soldiers, using all of their skills and the power of the magical wand. Finally, after a long and grueling battle, they emerged victorious. The wicked queen's soldiers were defeated, and the villagers were finally free. Emma and her companions were hailed as heroes throughout the kingdom. They had succeeded in their quest to liberate the people from the wicked queen's rule. But Emma knew that their work wasn't done yet. They had to ensure that the kingdom remained free and that the people were happy and prosperous. So Emma decided to stay in the kingdom and help to build a new society based on fairness, justice, and equality. She used her wisdom and her knowledge to help the people create a new government that would ensure that everyone had a voice and that everyone was treated with dignity and respect. Years went by, and the kingdom flourished under Emma's leadership. The people were happy and prosperous, and the kingdom was a shining example of what could be accomplished when people worked together for the greater good. And so Emma lived out the rest of her days in peace and happiness, knowing that she had made a difference in the world and that her legacy would live on for generations to come.